Yes, guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Hope you had an amazing day today. Hope you made a lot of money today. How are we doing? So we have so much to cover today, and I am not going to waste any time. I'm going to start as soon as possible, right? Let me just go to the groups and say, and let them know that we are live. I'm just going to go to the groups and let them know that we are live, and we're going to get started now. We have a lot to cover today, a whole lot to cover. So I'm just going to let them know that we are live. So some people are always waiting for that we are live message before they join. Okay. I'm trying to drop that message now. I'm trying to drop it to all the groups. It's all that from. We are live, we are live, we are live, and we are getting started now. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. All right.
Come around this second. The flash, please.
Sounds like mine is very bright.
Okay, good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? How are we doing? How are we doing? Quest, I saw your landing page. Just before I joined the meeting, I checked your landing page. It was amazing. Very, very nice. I like the way you were able to, I like the way you were able to paraphrase the words and it still made perfect sense, right? I like the way you were able to use words very well. Okay, good evening, everyone. Kende, Olawale, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. So everyone that has attempted, so we are working on a project, as we all know. If you do not know that we are working on a project, then it means you have missed a lot. So we're working on a project and many of us have been able to do so many amazing stuffs around this project, right? From dropping review videos to creating amazing graphics yourselves with Canva, right? To also using a lot of amazing stuff that most of us have done. And I want to say that it's actually amazing that we now For the benefit of those people that were not in class yesterday, I said that this project would span from now till the 21st of the 21st of the 21st of March. So final grace of you doing everything, including running your ads and getting people to your group and everything, ends on the 21st of March. If you are not able to do the project between now and 21st of March, right? But for those of us that we are moving at pace, you have done your landing pages, you have done your designs, you have dropped a review video. Just a handful of us, people like Mr. Gilbert, Ifeinwa, Quest, Bisayo, Zimayowa, right? I've done a lot already. So people like that, we are all going to be working on the first phase of it. And today we're going to be setting up the ad, right? We're going to be setting up the ad from scratch. So I am going to go from everything about the ads, right? What the setup should look like. I'm going to look at all that, right? So today is more of you watching me do something practical, and I will make sure that the recorded video of this class also is ready in time, so that you too can also follow suit to do yours, right? So step by step, you don't want to miss any step from what I'm going to be doing today, right? It's better if you watch it live, and when if you have to watch the review, it should just be like a recap of what you already saw. You could ask questions live right here for us to do. How many of us are here and we are excited already for us to get started? If you ask, go to the comment section and say, let's go. All right, my people. Okay. I'm just using style to wait for more people to join. Anytime people are so few like this, I'm not happy. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Imagine I'm not even seeing Fisayo here. Fisayo is always the first person to say, let's go. Fisayo is not in class. You know that there are some amazing people that if I don't see them in class, I will notice. People like Ifeinwa, people like Quest, people like Gloria. Gloria too is not in class. Fisayo is not in class. Platinum is not in class. Okay, let's go. 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 All right. Okay, so we're going to get started now. Just answering to a few people that are supposed to be here. Right, so if you are in this class right now, you still have issues with the LMS, like you don't have access to the LMS till now. Can you raise your hand? Let me see. Like you have registered, you have paid, but you don't have access to the LMS. Because I'm surprised I still get those kind of messages till now. Okay, so this is how you access the LMS. Every single person has been sent that email. The only issue is that you might not know how to access it. Let me quickly run through that while a few more people are joining us, right? So how do we access the LMS, right? You would go to, let me share my screen. Some of you are in this class and you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Why? Why? Lex Olowo on YouTube and you are not subscribed. People from strangers are enjoying my amazing content and you are not subscribed. Why? You, my insiders, my kum people. I'm trying to share my screen. So that's just by the way. But then if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go and subscribe. Lex Olowo. Okay, so if you don't have access to the LMS yet, you have been sent the email. It's just that you don't know how to access it. So let me give this email access. So we just use that as an example so that you can see, right? This is a fresh email that did not have access to our digital marketing course before. Now, if I give the email access, look at it. All of you have access. Your emails are here. This is the database. Your emails are here. And I'm even seeing the people that are watching the courses. The people that are watching it, I'm seeing them, right? So all you just have to do is come here. So let me just give this email an access. And I'll open the email to show you what it looks like. So you see the person has been added already. So if I go to the email, let me log in that email now so you see. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Sorry, the network is slow. Maybe I should change networks. I don't like no networks at all. That's why I have backup. Okay, so this, I think this should be faster. Sorry guys, the network is so slow. Okay, so this is what you are going to see, right? This is what you're going to see. You will see an email from Digital World Tech, right? So once I tell you that you have been given access, go and check your email. You will see an email from Digital World Tech. If you don't see it in your inbox, go search the spam folder, right? check the spam folder. There. Now, this is from the inbox. So you're just going to click. Once you click down, if you scroll down, you will see study digital marketing. This one it is give access. You see study video, you will see study digital marketing here. Right? Study digital marketing here. So once you click here, it's going to take you to, it's going to open up like this. It's loading. And to take you to your student login. So all you have to do now is to go back and copy your email. Copy your email. Paste here. Go back to your email again. Copy password. Paste here. And log in. So you have access to your LMS now, right? You have access to your LMS now. And this is how it looks like. So all you just go ahead to my courses. My courses. You are going to see the course here. All you just have to do now is to click on study. Once you click on study, everything about the course will come out. All the recorded videos will come out. And you can start watching the videos one after the other. You can play. If you play, the video is going to play. All right, friends. What is the next thing we're going to do? Right? So that is how to check your LMS. So many of you are still disturbing me that you have not gotten access. But yet, if I try to put your email there, it will say that you already have access. It is the fact that you don't know how to check it. You don't know how to open it. Right? So that is how to get access to the LMS. So I think we have we have more people now on board. So let's go ahead with our conversation for today. So today we are going to be working on, we're going to be running ads for, we're going to be setting up an ad for the campaign we plan to do. Now, but before we set up that ad, I'm going to be doing a few other things like editing and working on the landing page. When I'm done editing and working on the landing page, I will do a few small video editing. I'll do small video editing. Then after doing that, if time permits, then we'll set up the ad and every other thing. So it's going to be a lengthy class. Can we be here till 11? All right. So let's go. So while I'm going, if I am too fast, please call back my attention, because there is a probability of the fact that I might be cover everything. So if I'm too fast and you are not catching it again, let me know. So right, let me know so that we can take it up. I can go back. Okay. So I'm just going to go into my website. Okay. No. These networks are not supporting me today. Oh. It's taking too long to load. And I've changed network. What's happening now? What's happening? This is taking too long to load. So for this, um, no, it's not. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get access to my landing page, right? So that I can edit it. So I actually have this landing page hosted on Hostinger. That's the name of the hosting company where I hosted this one. The network is so bad. Both networks are bad. Guys, can you hear me loud and clear? Or is everything affected? Okay, so what I'm trying to do now is to look for that that particular website. So I have multiple websites on this platform. So I'm just going to look for that particular one, right? I'm just going to click on manage. Loading. So I once told us that sometimes the cPanel areas might look different depending on the hosting company. So you might notice that there are some difference between this one and the other one you used to see me use before, right? It's because they are from different hosting companies. Network. Let me change again and see whether it's better. Okay. So I'm just going to go to WordPress overview. It's not loading normally. It's abnormally. It's not going well at all. Network. How far with the network? Scrolling. You get 1K. Class. Okay. This network is slowing us down. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. I've tried MTN, I've tried Airtel. They are usually not this slow at the same time. Please don't be discouraged. Don't leave. Don't leave. Oh, don't leave. To get better now. Ah. Okay. Finally. Finally. So please, I need your attention. I need everyone's attention. Every single person that is here right now, pay attention into everything we're going to be doing. Right. I want everybody to go to the comment section and say, let's go. If you are here, and I know that your spirit is here, your soul is here, right? If you understand everything we are doing now, this project is going to be easy for you, because this is basically me going through everything in this project step by step. So whether you even missed that first time that we were in class, right, you are still going to be able to do everything step by step. So if you are there, Some people are in this meeting, but they are doing something else. They are probably eating, taking care of their children. Some are even dressing their bed to sleep. So if you are here, say, let's go, 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 let's go. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, I just wanted to be sure that a good number of us are still here and I have your attention. Okay, all right. Some people did not say anything. No. All right, so this is basically my WordPress dashboard, right? And as I said earlier, you get access to WordPress after you have a hosting and domain. So when you get a hosting and domain, the next thing you do is once you get access to your cPanel, you install WordPress inside your cPanel. Now, most of you here, we created a subdomain for you, so you have access to a dashboard like this, right? So now, after you have access to a dashboard like this, you can go ahead and create a landing page, right? So I created a landing page in this place. So if you want to create a landing page, all you just have to do is go to, after you have installed WordPress, you have installed a theme and all that, right? Now you want to see your landing page. Go to all pages. So it's going to show all the pages you have. So on this website, I deleted all the pages, so it's only left with one page, right? It's only left with one page, and I can click on view from here. So if I click on view here, this is the page. This is the page. So for me to be able to work on this page now, all I have to do now is to go to where I see this and say edit with Elementor. So once I click on edit with Elementor, it opens up like this. Okay, somebody said I should reduce the size that they cannot see fully. Is it better now? So once I click on edit with Elementor, it opens up like this, and then I can just go ahead and start editing. Now, on this landing page, there are so many things that I need you to understand how I did it, right? So it was actually a blank page. So I built it from scratch, right? It was a blank page. I built it from scratch. So what did I do to be able to achieve this, right? I first of all, yeah. So let me just quickly do something similar. Yeah. I put in an empty widget like this, right? I put in an empty widget like this. So on this empty widget, I clicked on this side. I clicked on the container. Remember the container here? So I clicked on container. Then under container, I went to style. Then I went to background. Then I clicked on classic. Then I added an image. This is the image I added. I downloaded this background. So I'm even thinking of changing it. I don't like this one again, right? I downloaded this background. So all you just have to do is type the color of the background you need. So I downloaded this background and I inserted it. So at the point of inserting it, this is what it looks like. Let me put another space between it so that you see the difference. So at the point of inserting it, this is what it looks like. Just this top. So what I did was I put in a spacer. This is a spacer, right? I drag a spacer and dropped here, right? And the spacer can give it more space so that I can see, right? I will remove this spacer later. Then I put in another widget so that I can get a open box that I can work with. Now I drag my heading. So if I wanted this, no, this one was not a heading, it was a text. So I dragged a text box and dropped it up here, right? Then I put in that text. So you see the text now. This is the text. Then I center the text. Then I worked on the text color if it was not what I wanted. Can you see it? If you wanted to change the text color or something, right? Then if you don't change the text color from there, you can also change the text color from here. You can come here. You can come here, click on this bar, then you can change the text color from here too. So if I come to this A sign here, I can change the text color from there too. Right? Now, this is an heading. So I come here now, copy this heading. So I need to put another widget here. So I can just click on this, drag heading, and drop here. So at the point of pasting, this is what it looks like, but I can edit it. I can edit how it looks. So I can first go to text color here and edit the text color to be white. If I don't like that enough, I can go to text stroke and I can put a stroke around it. And I can change the color of the stroke. Right? If I want. And I can increase the size if I like. You don't have to use all these things. But if you like, you can use them, right? So if I think this is good for me, I'll leave it at that. Then, right, the next one, this is also a text box. So I'm just going to come here now, click on a text box, then drag this text box and drop underneath here. Then I'll paste. So I can also change the color if I want. Right? Please pay attention, please pay attention, please pay attention. I'm going to one critical side now that some of you don't know anything about. So I can copy these two and come here and drop this text box here too and paste. So I can make this bold. Then I can center it. I can change the color. I can increase the size. Right? Then I can also come here now. This is my button. So let me look for button. I drag button and drop. On default, this is what the button looks like. So I center it. Then I change the text on it and say register now. Then I look for an icon to put inside it. So I go to ChatGPT. Okay. I go to ChatGPT and I put in a prompt. So I say money bag emoji. You can use any emoji that you think is good for you for what you want to express. So you just give me the emoji. Look at the emoji. I copy this emoji now and I go back to Elementor and I paste that emoji under that part. And this is it. Now I come here, change the color of the button. Then I increase the size of the button. Then I add some radius. Under style, I add some radius. I unlink the button, then I add some radius to it. But if I link it, it makes it better. So I could link it. So you see it now. Add some radius to it. Then when I'm done with that, this is also a text, limited spot available. I copy that and I paste it there too. So I'm just going to go to this part now. And I'll drag this and drop this. And I'll paste limited spot available. And I will center it. And I would change the color. Now, there is a tendency for you to edit a landing page like this, and the texts are not really showing because of the background, right? The texts are not really showing because of the background. So what do you do in that kind of situation? So there's something you can do, right? You can come to the container, then on the container here, right? On the container here, you can do a background overlay, right? You can do a background overlay and add a certain color to the background overlay. Now see what happens to my background now. So it makes that background, there's an overlay in the background. So I move it to see where it fits best, where the color will pop out well, so that the background color does not affect all the things I've written. So depending on your color choice, you will best know where it fits you best. So you see, this is all around red. I can move here from yellow now and check around this yellow too, this green too, if it fits what I'm doing, right? I can move it to around this blue, right? I'm looking at my background overlay now. Or I can just bring it to black. Black, anywhere down is black, right? So this is it with a background overlay on black. Without that background overlay, this is what it looks like. That's when the background overlay is white. But with black, this is what it looks like. With white, this is what it looks like. With black, this is what it looks like. With red, this is what it looks like. Right? With black, this is what it looks like. So I think black goes well with this color. It's not every time that black is the best choice, but with this color, it probably looks better. Now, I would not conclude that it looks better like that. Before I conclude, what I would do now is I would go and check it. I would check the responsiveness on mobile, tab, and on the PC. So how do I do that? I'm just going to come to this responsive mode here. Click on this responsive mode. Then I will check on phone. So this is what my design would look like on a phone actually. So let's say this is a phone. This is what it will look like. So I don't really like what it looks like. So this one that I did before and I've checked before, see what it looks like. But this one I just did now, see what it looks like. So I probably would adjust it a bit, right, to fit the phone, right? See, I centered it. I probably will adjust it a bit to fit the phone, right? And we'll work on this. Then I check it on tab 2. Then I check it on PC 2. Okay, so if I'm satisfied with what I have, I can always click on update.
Sorry, boss. How did you do those 3 again? I didn't get it yesterday, and today again, I'm not. How did you go from a phone to desktop and all that? Those 3.
Down here.
And then how did you switch it to a phone?
Down here, you see responsive mode.
Where?
Down here. Once you click on it down here, this toolbar will appear up here.
Okay, yes.
So you can now click on phone.
Okay.
And this one.
Okay.
Now, so when you are done with that now, and you feel like you are comfortable with what you have, right? So now, remember I told you I want to change this background. So let me go and look for a background that might fit. So I'm just going to go to Google and I'm going to search for a background. So I'm just going to say, what color do I want? I'll just say, I'll just say orange landing page. Landing page background. Right? Then I'll go to images. And I'm going to say a lot of backgrounds. Right? And I can just pick the one that suits what I want to do. So this is an abstract background. Let me check on the abstract backgrounds. So you have to take your time and scroll till you find what looks like what you are looking for. right? So you really have to take your time. So I don't have that time now because we're in class. So I'm just going to choose anything. I don't like this one, but let me go with that one. And some of them have watermarks. So try to choose the ones that does not have watermark. So let me check this one. So you see that one keeps leading me to another one. So I probably might choose this one. So I'm just going to save. Then I'll go back to Elementor, click on the container, then delete the image, then plus another image. Then click on upload file, select, then I can choose from my download. I can't find the background I downloaded. Okay, I guess it has not downloaded. Let me check. So let me check if it's entered.
Did we name it?
No, I did not name it, but I could see the
Naming
name.
it to make it
You
easier
can see,
to find.
you can see it there. So I guess
Anyway,
the background, there's
sorry.
something wrong with the background. But let me just put any random picture from my laptop so that we can just see how the background changes. Okay, let me put a background I have before. It's coming. It's loading. It's taking a lot of time. It's loading. Why is it taking so long now? Okay, it's there already. So I'm just going to select. So see what it looks like now on this new background. Right? See what it looks like on the new background. So if you like what you did, you click on update. If you don't like what you did, you do it again. So you follow that same step for the different categories. So you see what I did? The landing page is in different compartments. The header compartment. After that, I drove down to what you will learn. After that, your host area, right? After that, your host area. And after that, the reviews. So let's talk about these reviews now. We did some videos. I'm going to be showing us some basic editing, video editing tips to help us enhance the videos we do for our ads, right? If you are interested in video editing, we have a course. Digital Word Tech Academy has a video editing course. And for those of you in this class, you can join the video editing course for just 3,000 naira. I am not the lecturer of the course. I am not the tutor. I'm not the tutor of that course. It's just 3,000 naira. And I think some people here are in that class, people like Mr. Gilbert, Mr. Is it Mr. Gilbert, Mr. Ifeinwa? So I can give you access because it's not 3,000 naira, but I can give you access so that you learn to an extent, right? But then let me just quickly show us. This is disturbing me now. Right, so let me just quickly show you one or two things. So now we did some videos on this our group, right? We did some videos on this our group, and let me try to open those videos. I pray it loads here. So this is Mr. Gilbert's video. So what we are going to do now is that your review videos, you would upload it to because some of you, when you send with WhatsApp, it might reduce the quality. So if you would upload it for us to use it for the campaign, you would upload it to Google Drive. Then send the link via Google Drive. That one is loading. Hi guys, my name is. This is paying one's own. So I'm just going to download this. And I am going to open CapCut. So for video editing, there are different softwares you can use, right? There are different softwares you can use. But for me, I use Filmora and CapCut. So I'm very, very good at using Filmora. I'm also very good at CapCut. So it's not negotiable. Video editing is one of the things you need to learn as a digital marketer. At least basic. I have staffs. I have people that work with me, right? Even in Digital Word Tech Academy, you hear that I said I'm not the one that takes the course. So I have a lot of people. I have more than 6 people that can edit videos very well, and I can give them my videos to edit. But I still need to have the knowledge, because there are sometimes I want to upload a video on my YouTube channel by 2 a.m. in the night. I can't call somebody by that time to come and edit for me, right? I have to be able to do it myself. So I'm just going to show you some basic things. Now, this is CapCut. Now, let me remove this. Let me create a new project. I'm coming. So this is CapCut. So CapCut is a video editing software available on your phone and your laptop, right? It's available on your phone and your laptop. So all you have to do to use CapCut is a few things. Now, for this videos we are doing, you don't have to do too much. You just need to know some basic things you need to be able to do, right? So this is the environment. So you see media, audio, text, effects, and all this other stuff. Now, if you come here and you click on import, so by clicking on import, you bring in the video you want to work on. So if I click on import now, this is the Ife video I got. I'm just going to click on it, and I'm just going to click on OK. And it's going to bring it into the CapCut environment. Now, I am just going to drag this and drop here. Once I drag it and drop here, then I can check the ratio of the size you want to use. So if you choose 9:16, that's the font size. If it's for like landscape, you go with this one, right? So, but since it's the font size I want to use, I'm just going to go with what it comes with here, right? Which is the 9:16. So now, before you edit any video, you have to play the complete video and listen. So you want to be sure if there are places you want to cut, or there are some places you want to work on and some other things like that. Let me play this again.
Hi guys, my name is Induma, and I want to take a moment to share my experience with Flex on the Wall. First of all, start by saying
so I think that I don't have, so I've watched this video before, and I don't think there's any part I want to cut, right? But then let me show you how to cut. So if there's any part you want to cut, all you just have to do is come here. You're going to see this split sign. You can just click on split, and it will cut into two. So you can delete the part you don't want. Or let's say you want to cut in the middle. So you play the video again to where it terminates. Then I can stop it here now and split again. So I can now delete this part in the middle, and it goes. Let me Control Z, let it come back, right? So that's how you can do that. So you can cut a part of that. Maybe you said something wrong and all that. Then you can join that together. Then apart from that, apart from cutting, another amazing thing you can add to the video is that you can work on, so let's say maybe the face, you don't like how the person's face looks, or you want to adjust some things. If anyone is very pretty and she did this video with good light and everything, so I don't want to do any of that, but let me show you, right? I'm just going to come to where you see video here. Now under video, you can go to where you see enhance. Now under enhance, you go to where you see face, right? Now from there, you can smoothen the face if you want to. So now, but then when you are doing this, make sure as you increase it a bit, you bring it closer so that you can see what it looks like, so that I don't turn her into a cartoon, right? So as you drag it, as you smoothen, you bring it closer to see. You come here to see full screen. Here, to see full screen of what you are doing. You can also brighten it. This is already very bright. I would rather reduce the brightening than add more to it, right? But if you want to brighten it, you can just come here and brighten it, right? Another thing you can do, you can whiten the teeth too if you want to. You can come here and do that, right? Another thing you can do, you can scroll down under facial beauty. Under facial beauty, if you turn on facial beauty, you can work on the chin, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. CapCut is mad. Like some of the videos you watch there, you don't know how much they have sat down to edit so many things. Then you see the person in real life, and you're like, it's not like you I saw real life. It's because a lot of editing was done, right? So apart from that, you can also adjust the coloring. There's something we call color grading. Because you will shoot in different environments. So for that, you come to where you see adjustment here. Now under adjustment, if you scroll down, you can work on the color tempo. Now, depending on the color you want to show up more, if you increase this one, you see how the color is changing. So if it's too much, it spoils it, right? And if it's too small, you see how it goes cold. So you want to be sure of how it's balanced, right? The same thing here too. So you just need to, depending, there's no specific setting for this. It depends on the original capturing of the video, right? Then the saturation, you can work on that too. You see, it becomes a black and white video without that. But then, so imagine if it's like this. You see what it looks like? But if it's like this, like this, like this, you see what it looks like? What if it's like this, like this, like this, right? So you just want to make sure that everything is balanced, right? This can be a bit high, depending on how the video was taken, right? Depending on how the video was taken. So I'm just going to leave this one like this. Now, another thing you can do is you can put some text automation. So she was talking and she was speaking English. So what I can do now is I can go to text. Under text, I can say add caption. And I'm going to change it to English. And I'm going to click on create. So it's auto caption now. It's going to write everything she said. So you see, it has written everything she has said, right? And I can play it.
Hi guys, my name is Ikenwa.
Now, especially when she mentioned words that are not English, the video editor, the CapCut must make mistake. It's an AI feature, so it must make mistake because it was capturing English. So I have to zoom in. Can you see my zooming in? Can you see my zooming in that I just did now? So I want to play it in Zoom, but I want to be sure you can see it. Can you guys see it? When I did it just now,
Yes.
can you see it?
Yes.
How many of us are still here? Some people have slept already. Hope I'm not teaching myself. If you're still here, say let's go. It's only Clinton that is here.
I'm here.
Okay. How many of us are enjoying the class?
Yes,
Or you don't like
I'm
the fact
enjoying
that
the
we have
class.
diverted from digital marketing to video editing?
Hmm.
It's not a diversion. I'm just showing you everything you need to be able to do this, to do the ad from the start to finish.
We are enjoying the video editing now.
Okay. So if I zoom in now, I'm going to play the video so I see what it said. So hi guys, my name is, did you see? She said if anyone, it wrote another thing.
And I want to take to share my experience.
You see? Instead of writing Lex Olowo, it wrote Lex alone. It knows what Lex is. It does not know what Olowo is, right? So the AI will write what it can, the closest word to it.
Like you literally would feel what that's a way of breaking complex concepts into simpler actions.
Okay, so I'm going to go to edit that text. So all I'm going to do to be able to edit that text now is come here. See up here, I'm just going to tap it. When I tap it, it's going to open up here. Hi guys, my name is, so I'm going to type the name here. So remove that and say, I'm going to type the name out. How many of us are still here? If you are
I'm here, but I'm lost.
Yeah. Please recap what you just said now. Please recap this
This
text
one
part.
just said.
There are plenty here.
This last
thing
thing
you that you
said.
came late, you are telling me to recap. Eh?
Sorry. The text part you just said, please.
Okay. So the text, I said that you would watch the video, then you can edit the text. So
yes,
for those of you that did not know how we got the text in the first place, we came to text. Under text, we clicked on auto captions and we clicked on create. When we clicked on create, it created the auto caption for us, right? When we clicked on create, it created the auto caption for us. Then it came up like this. Now we want to be sure that all the things she said is correct. So I'm just going to go here now and click on the text to edit the text that is there, right? So I can just type now and edit the text myself manually. So if I see that that is good, and I would now play again. So you see with Lex Olowo, and it writes Lex alone. So I'll look for where that Lex Olowo is now. It's here, right? I'm going to tap on that one too, and I'm going to edit it. Right? I'm going to edit that too. So I'm going to edit like that step by step till I am able to edit the whole thing. Right? I don't want to take too much time on that. So I'm going to edit like that step by step until I'm able to edit everything about that. Now, when I'm done.
Sorry, boss Lex. Sorry. That Olowo, where did you see it on the screen? That's what I was interested in before. Where did you bring it up? This it misspelled Olowo.
Yes.
You went to those alphabets on top of the pictures of these tiny ones under. Where did you bring out the Olowo to correct it?
Yeah. Once
Where did you bring out?
Look at me now.
Yes.
Once I click here, it will open up here.
Yes.
So I can click from here. So let's see if I click on this one now, it will open another.
Okay.
So different parts of the statement is here. So
yes, I've got it. Yeah, thank you.
Right? So I'll be able to edit it from that place once I'm able to do that. Now, so those are some basic stuff you can do. So I just showed you how to import your video. When you're done importing your video, I showed you how to import your video. When you are done importing your video, I showed you how to cut the video. Then I showed you how to adjust the coloring, right? The coloring of your video. I also showed you how to enhance by coming to video, go to enhance, go to face. You can smoothen, brighten, and whiten it and all that kind of stuff, right? Then I showed you also how to add auto captions, Now, the auto captions, you can also style the auto captions. Now, these captions are here now. As it looks like this now, I can add effects to it. Now, under effects, I can come here to templates. I can choose a template from here. If I choose this template, see what happens now. This is how my captions will now look like. You see that the text style has changed. Or if I do that, I can do bubble effects too, or I can do normal effects, right? Or I can even come to animation. and look for any animation feature. There are different types of animation features that you can use for your text, right? There are different types of animation features I can use, right? Let me use this one so that you see, for example. Look at how that one looks like. So you just need to take your time and test them, what they look like. Or this is the popular one I use in my videos. Right? So what I did now, let me Control Z everything. So you see, this is how the text looks like originally, right? This is how the text looks like originally. Let me play. So I want to use that my own style of caption. Everybody has their own style. So for me, I like using this style. So I'm just going to come to automation. Under automation, I can come to captions, right? Captions. Then I can choose this my style. So once I choose this my style, look at what it looks like now.
Hi guys, my name is and I want to take
now what happened here is that it didn't do for all. So I can just Control A for everything, text, right? Come here. So you can see how it looks like.
I needed to achieve my full potential. So if you're looking for a mentor that will not only empower and inspire you, but also give you push.
Right? So you see, so there's a whole lot more you can learn with CapCut. I just showed you the basic things you can do. There's a lot more you can do. Things like walking to your... Now, some of you, because you're learning CapCut, you overdo it, right? You overdo it. You add too many things to it, right? But then you don't have to, right? You don't have to put too much things to it. Just do a basic editing for your video to be good to use. All right. Someone is raising a hand. Let me quickly answer you. Class rep.
Yes, sir, please. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody. Please, this CapCut, is it an app?
Yes, there's an
I
app.
can download it in my laptop.
Yes, there's an app and there's a website version. There's a web version, but you can download it. It's free.
Okay.
Just go to CapCut.
Okay,
you can
sir.
download it on your laptop and on your phone.
Okay, sir.
You can
Thank
work
you,
on
sir.
your laptop and your phone. So if you would like to learn more about CapCut or about video editing generally, you can sign up for Digital World Tech Academy's video editing class, right? And you can learn a whole lot more. In short, maybe after this class, I will post a video, one of my latest YouTube videos, where a lot of editing was done on it using this same software. And even me myself, I like the editing. It was not me that did it. One of our team members did that. And it is actually very, very, very nice. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead. Now, when you are done editing your video, all you just have to do now is to come to, when you're done editing the video, come up here, you will see export, right? Export your video. So the best, if the video is a short video, you can export in 4K or 2K. But if it's a very long video, don't export in 4K or 2K because it will chop your data. It is going to consume a lot of data. So you can leave it at 1080 or 720p. But the higher the quality, the better the video looks. So if you use 480, it will not be so clear. If you use 720, it's okay. But if you use 1080, it's perfect. If you use 2K or 3K, it is amazing, right? But if it's above 15 minutes or 10 minutes, use the 180, right? It is still good. It will still give you a good quality, right? Or if it's a very short video, 1 minute, 2 minutes, you can use 2K or 4K, right? So that it gives you that outstanding look. Now, when you are done with that, you're just going to click on export. And once you click on export, it's going to export the video to where you want it. So this is going to export now. It's exporting. Now, sometimes, depending on the capacity of your laptop, if your laptop does not have good, if it's not a very good laptop, the exporting will be very, very slow. But if your laptop's capacity is very good and okay, like my own, right, the exporting would not take time, right? In less than 10 to 15 minutes, you should be done exporting, right? So depending on how lengthy the video is and all that, and the work that was done in it, you export. So once you export and you have your video, you can now use your video for whatever you want to use it for. So let's go ahead to the next part of this class. The next part of this class is going to be where we are going to be setting up Pixel, right? How many of us are enjoying this class so far? Somebody saying yes. Is there an app that can compress the size of your video? Yes, there are apps that can compress the size of videos. There are a lot. You can even go online and just check video compressor. You see a lot. But if you are in our video editing class, the experts will tell you the one that they use. Okay. All right. Hope we are not tired.
Hi guys, my name is Induma and I want
Look
to
how oh yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Some people here are even pros in CapCut. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So let's go ahead. So now I'm going to pull up Facebook. So let me log into Facebook. All right, so this is the Facebook account I want to use. Now on this Facebook account, the first thing I want to do is I want to create a page. Then when I'm done with the page, I want to use that to create everything else. So I'm just going to come here now and create my page. So let me create my page. All right, so I'm just going to call this page Gloria, you want to say something? Or it was when you raised your hand before?
Sorry, sir. It was when I raised my hand. Sorry, sir.
Okay. I'm going to put this for education. And I'm just going to create a page. How many of us have seen this thing? You have created too many pages. So if you get this message, all you just have to do is create the page from your phone, right? Download the Facebook Lite app, log into the Facebook Lite app and try to use it to create the page, right? It's going to work. So once you are done creating your page, let me go to the next step.
Please, sorry, before you go to the next step, please rewind this creating a page again from the Facebook, from when you logged into Facebook. I got confused at the point. Sorry.
All you just have to do from here.
Yes.
Go to page. Then this is it.
Page where? I know you
come to this menu box here.
To the menu box, yes.
See page here.
Page. Okay, yes. I've seen it. All right. So from the page, what next?
Okay. So you create your page from there. So now when we create our page, all right. Okay, so someone is saying that, sir, please kindly mute everyone. Let them raise their hands before talking. Okay? Thank you. All right. So I'm just going to come here to, so let's go to our ad account now. So somebody's saying, what's the difference between Facebook Lite app and normal Facebook? Now, if you get that issue, it's actually a server error where you cannot open more pages, right? And it's Nigerians that are facing that error. And that error is with IP address. So what you can do is, if you have that error, just go to, if you use the Facebook Lite app, the error does not often happens with that app. That's why I said you should download the app. So it's actually, so you just open your page from that app first. Then when you come to your PC version, you're going to see the page. So like you see now on this, I already have a lot of pages, right? So I'm just going to come here now to my ad account. I'm just going to go to, so all I just need to go is come here, go to Ads Manager. Now I want to create, I probably should create a new ad account for this ad I want to do now, because I don't want it to, because I run different ads on this account. So for me to do that, I would go to All Tools. Okay, I will go to All Tools. Then from All Tools, I'll go to Business Settings. So on Business Settings now, I am just going to click on this now. Then I want to create, so I'm just going to come to Add Accounts. And I can click on Add. So from here, I cannot create a new ad account. So I have two businesses here. Let me check the other one if I can create a new ad account. So I'm just going to come here and click on Add. So I can create a new ad account from here. So I'm just going to call this one Sell. Or I'll call it Lex Olowo. Right? I'm going to go to next, choose Lex logo, click on create. Then I'm going to come here and click on full, click on manage, and click on assign. Then I'm going to add the payment method. Make sure it's in Nigeria, Lagos. Then I have the Naira ad account. So now I have my ad account. So I'm just going to go back to Ads Manager. Somebody saying I'm too fast. Everything I'm doing here, everybody knows it. If you don't know what I'm doing here, that means you have not watched the replay of other classes or you have not been coming to class. Everything I'm doing here, everybody knows it to this extent. I'm just doing it together, right? I've taught all these things before. So if you cannot catch up, I would, you probably should watch the replay of other classes. Yes, somebody says on the LMS self. Okay. So I'm just going to come now to this now. So look for the new ad account I just created. And this is the, okay, this is the new ad account I just created, Lex Olowo, right? Okay, I think it's this one. No, it should be this one. This is the new ad account I just created. So this is the ad account, right? So what I want to do now, this new ad account I just created, I want to use it to install the pixel on where I want to run my ads. Pay attention, I'll be slow here because so many people don't understand that pixel setup. Now, for this pixel setup, I am going to use the two methods of setting up pixel. I'll show you how both of them work so that you never have issues with pixel, right? Setting up your pixel. So pay attention, please. If you are here, say, let's go. Let me see how many people are still here. Some people are tired already. If anyone, Fisayo, Mr. Gilbert, Quest, okay, Mr. Razak, Oyinye, Reward, Olawale, Olamide, Israel, Catering. Okay. All right. So this is what you will do at this point now. So we have our ad account. So what we are going to do now is we're going to go to All Tools. Then we're going to go to, so there are two ways you can do this. You can go to All Tools, then go to Event Manager. So it's loading. Then you're going to click on Connect. So sometimes, so that's the first way, connect data source. You're just going to click here. Or you can go to your All Tools, then go to Business Settings. From Business Settings, you go to Data Source. Then under Data Source, you go to Pixel. Right? You go to Pixel. Then you choose the, so this one has 2 pixels already. So if you don't have it, just be blank. So I want to add, so I'm just going to name the pixel I want to create. So I name this new Olowo, right? I click on create. Right? Now, so if I click on open event manager now, so this is the pixel. This is the pixel here I just created, new Olowo. Now, this is it. Now I want to install this pixel on a website. I want to install this pixel now on a website. So how do I get to do that? There are two ways, right? So the easiest, so let me just go. Please pay attention. I'm just going to come here to set up. So I can do setup conversion API, or I can do setup meta pixel. So let me use setup meta pixel. Now it's going to ask me, do I want to install manually, or do I want to use a partner, check for partner? So I will teach you how to use both of them. So let's use manual, check for partner first. So if I click check for partner, it's going to show which of these platforms do I use. I'm going to scroll down and choose WordPress down here. When I choose WordPress, it's going to load up like this. Then it will tell me to go and install a plugin, right? So it's recommending this Facebook for WordPress, which is even no longer called Facebook for WordPress. So you can either use this one. So let me go to my WordPress now. So please pay attention. This is the one is recommending me to use. So you can use different plugins, but let me just use this plugin, right? The last time I showed you how to use Pixel Cat. But now let me show you how to use this very plugin now. So I'll go back to my WordPress now. I'll go to my dashboard. What has finished. I'm coming. So I'll go to my dashboard now. So from my dashboard, I'm just going to come now to plugins. Then I'm going to click on add new. Hope you can see. Let me increase it a bit. So you're just going to click on add new. So from add new, I will tap meta. So this is the plugin. You see, Meta Pixel. Meta Pixel for WordPress. Meta Pixel for WordPress. So I'll install the plugin. Then I'll activate. So when I install and activate the plugin, I will scroll down, right, to install plugins, right? I'll scroll down. So you can see it now, Meta Pixel for WordPress. Meta Pixel for WordPress. I'm just going to come now and click on settings. It's going to show up like this. And I'm going to click on get started. So it's going to redirect me to log in my Facebook, right? And this is the, so I'll continue as this, because I'm already logged in on that browser. So I'm just going to come down and click on next. Right? It's going to ask me which of the page do I want to add to it. So I'm just going to come here and choose the page. Right? So you just use any page that is eligible. You can always put it with different accounts. So I'm just going to come here and click on next. It's going to ask me if I want Instagram. I'm just going to skip Instagram for now. And it's going to ask me which of the ad accounts page is different. So I'm just going to choose this Lex Olowo ad account, which is the ad account I just created now. I'm going to choose that one. Then I'll click on next. Right? It's going to ask me which of the pixels. You know that there are 3 pixels. The one I just created now is this one, New Olowo. I'm going to click on next, right? And I'm going to continue, right? So it's going to ask, I'm just going to click on next. So you see, it's linking the accounts. So this is the first method. It's possible for this to work for you and you don't need the other method. But I'm going to show you the other method in case. So you see, you are all set. This has worked. My pixel is installed. All I can now do is go and track a button, right? I'm going to come back to what is tracking a button, but I'll show you the second method now. So once this is all set, I'm just going to come here and click on done, right? And it has closed automatically. So that's the first method. Let me show you using the second method, right? Let me show you using the second method. Let me show you using the second method. Somebody say, oh, the process long go. No, it's not long. So what you are going to do is, when we are doing this again, right? When we are doing this again, just go ahead and watch the replay while you are doing it. So as you are watching the replay, you will get it. It's not long. It's not long. Right? So let me show you the second method. Let's go back to Facebook. Right? Let's go back to Facebook. So let's cancel this. So let's say we wanted to use the second method. If you come to set up MetaPixel, you choose install code manually. Now, if you choose install code manually, you copy this code. You click on copy code. You copy this code. When you copy the code, you will now go to WordPress. This time around, you go to your plugins and add new plugin. And the plugin you are going to add this time around is called, so just look for any plugin that can help you add header and footer. Header and footer script, right? So you see this one, WP code, insert header and footer, custom code snippets. So I'm going to install this one. So it is installed. I'll click on activate. So it has activated. Now, as it has activated, the next thing I'm going to do now is I'll go to code snippet. So because it has activated, it will add that code snippet to my dashboard. So I'll go to code snippet and I'll click on close the first one up here. So you can see what it looks like. So I can add new, right? And I can say, I can just come here and I can add my snippet. So under this one now, I'll type, under this place that you see one, I'll just paste, Control V. So it will paste the link I copied from Facebook, the manual link. Then I'll just save snippet up here. Right? I've saved now. So you see, snippet saved. Then I'll update. So it has updated. Now, I'll go back to Facebook and click on continue. Right? Turn on this and click on continue. Then I'll click on open setup event 2. Right? So it's telling me that they have not received any event from that point. So I'll open that landing page I want to go to. Where's the landing page? So I'll open that. Let me go and open the page. So this is the page. So I'm just going to click on this button here to see if it will catch any events. So I'm now going to go back. So I'll copy that page now. Copy the page. Then go back to Facebook now. Paste down my link here. Right? Paste the link here to this point now. So sometimes you have to wait a bit before this turns green so you can go ahead, right? But then your pixel would work. It's not possible to use these two methods and it will not show up. Your pixel would show up like that. So, but let me go back to the manual method, the integration method, because that was the one we used initially, right? Let me go back to that. So you can see there's already a pixel here for one. Let me choose this one and see this one. So let me just click on next. Next. So you can see it's active. After I installed that plugin and everything, it showed that it's active. That means the pixel has entered. So I'm just going to come here now to next to set up events 2. I'm going to paste the link here and click on next. And I'm going to click on finish. Right? So I'm just going to refresh that page. Right? So you can see, refresh that page. Okay. So that is how simple it is to, somebody said that the process is long. So that's how simple it is to put your pixel. Now, somebody's asking a question. I'll answer all your questions, right? I'll answer all your questions shortly. I'll answer all questions shortly. So now I want to add an event to track a specific button. So I'm just going to come here and say, so I'm doing loose pixel setup. So you see now, it has opened that page. And now we can track a event. So you just say track new button here. So the button on your landing page that people will be clicking on is what you will track. The button on your landing page that people will be clicking on is what you will track. So these buttons are carrying the same thing. So if I choose any of this register now, it's going to track all the register now. So if I click here now, so I'm just going to select an event. Me, I like to use wish list. So I'm just going to come here and say add to wish list. So I'm just going to click this one. You can use add to cart, you can use purchase and all that. So you can use all those ones. Now I'm just going to come to confirm. Confirm. So you see it has tracked the button. Then I'm going to come here and click on finish. Then I'm just going to click on finish here. Then skip here. So we have successfully tracked our button because it has brought us back to Facebook. All right, I'm going to answer questions now. Lami said, very simple. So we have tracked our button now. So the next thing is for us to set up our ad. Okay, let me answer a few questions, then we'll go to set up the ad now. Are we tired? Shamina, you say you want to do digital marketing. Okay. Catherine.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, good evening.
David, can you hear me?
Is that what?
David, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. I want to ask. So you see, you use two methods to
please speak
do
up.
your LinkedIn app.
Speak up, speak up, speak up.
I don't know. I'm using my laptop. This is it better. I don't know. This is it better.
I cannot hear you. Drop it as a message. Well, you used to have network now. What's happening today? Speak up. I can. If you speak up now.
This is it better.
All right. Just drop it as a message. Okay. So if you did not understand, watch the replay of this video and just do everything I did. Just do everything I did the same way I did it, step by step. Your pixel will enter, right? Just like that, as simple as ABC. Any other questions before we go to the setting up of the ad? So I told you we're not closing early today. Okay. So let's go to the setting up of the ad. Quickly. Right? Let's go to the setting up of the ad. All right, let's go to the setting of the ad. Somebody say, make we leave the ad till next class. Ad that we are supposed to set up this weekend. That people are supposed to set up this weekend. I said we want to have class tomorrow. Should we have a class tomorrow? I know some people are going to work. Should we have class tomorrow? Should we have class tomorrow and set up the art tomorrow? Please comment. Let me know if we are going ahead or we are pushing it to tomorrow. So I probably should just send you the replay of this one now so that you can go through it before tomorrow. Should we have it tomorrow? Okay, most people are saying yes, let it be tomorrow. Okay, I'm just going to edit. I'm just going to convert the replay right now and send it as soon as possible so that you can take it up from here tomorrow. Okay, all right. So we meet tomorrow 8 p.m. Meet tomorrow 8 p.m. Right? I'm liking your vibes. Everyone here, you are doing well. Please don't come late to class. Don't come late to class. Pisayo, you came late today. You know that I will notice. All of you that you are regular. There's somebody that I have been missing in class now for a while. Platinum, that Ghanaian guy. Maybe I will look for his number and call him why he has not been coming. Please, David, you always come late. And who again? Cynthia, you came late today. My guy, Benato, I understand work, right? Benedict, work, right? But this is a class you should not miss. Okay. When ask your questions, then let's end the class. Okay. Quickly.
Hello, Coach. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
And everyone in the class. Please, my own is a plea I want to make. Give caption, give title to this replay. All those yesterday class gets one confused.
Okay.
I don't even know. Okay. That's my problem. I don't know. After watching this, you want to enter the next and so on. Please,
okay.
Can you help
us? I will caption this one. CapCut and Facebook Pixel.
Okay. Then, okay, is it possible to upload all these class and the LMS? Yes, as a replay.
Yes.
One after the other.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
All right.
And if it's okay, and if it's not doable, you can list it up for us on the YouTube. After watching this, another one will pop up. The following one will pop up.
Okay. All right.
Please, that's my problem. Knowing you want to watch after the other.
All right.
Thank you for always being there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I've never seen you make. Wait now, you make everything easy.
Okay.
You make it so easy. Just know it. You are coach. Easy.
All right. Thank you, ma.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right.
Right.
Okay. Have a lovely night rest, everyone, and good night. Good night, everyone. Good night.